She's on this, I'm on the Spanish language division.
Yeah.
Right. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Fine, I didn't smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
I just can't believe it. Then just just really folks nobody else will jump in. That's kind of yes. No, I've never seen so much.
And that's just, it's just not something. Really only one, only
Mm-hmm. So, but you have a lot of
yes.
All right, welcome everybody to Massachusetts Classical High School. I am Miss Malone. I'm the theater teacher here. I have been accompanied by Miss Cashwell, Mr. Cashwell, and Mr. Howell on this wonderful journey as we have prepped this show. It has been wonderful. We have some kids, this is their first show ever. We have others that they're like, oh, I got this. They were in Seussical back pre-pandemic and they are ready to go. But I do have a couple of things before I let them attack the stage. Phones, please make sure they are silenced. This is a copyright-free show, hey. So you can take pictures and record it. Just please turn off your flash. It startles them. They're like deer in the headlights, so please just make sure the flash is off. We are also live streaming this on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. So if you want like a whole recording, it's going to have like a couple angles going and all sorts of fun stuff on YouTube as well. So there's that. At the end, you're more than welcome to hang out and take pictures with your babies. I totally support this. Fire exits are behind you and to the sides. Once you pop this way, then there's stairs that are steep, so be mindful of that. Also, the cast will be using these, so we prefer you go that way and out. On your way in, hopefully you notice some QR codes for Snap Raise. That's our theater fundraiser, but a lot of that money will also be shared for future musicals. Right now, we are at $2,000 of our $5,000 goal. If you want to throw us more money, YouTube, you're not paying for tickets. Then throw us more money, YouTube. And then also the popcorn sales are going to band and orchestra and music. So if you want to support our music program, then buy more popcorn. Yay. The program, if you missed it, you can grab the QR code for the program with everybody's bios and whatnot. There's a QR code on the wall for that. I'm a little QR code crazy this year. And thank you all. Thank you, one, for being our audience. They're ready for one. But also thank you for supporting your children's love for the arts. Be they in the pit, the crew, acting, singing. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting that love. It means a lot to me. And without further ado, please enjoy Pirates of Penzance.
Friedrich!
Congratulations, Friedrich.
Pour, oh, pour the pirate sherry, fill, oh, fill the pirate glass. And to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
For today our pirate apprentice rises from indenture free. Strong his arm and keen his sentence, he's a pirate now.
Here's his love to Friedrich's ventures, Friedrich's out of his indentures.
2 and 20 now he's rising, and alone he's fit to fly, which were bent on signalizing with unusual revel ride.
Here's to love to Friedrich's ventures, Friedrich's out of his indentures. Pour, oh, pour the pirate sherry, fill, oh, fill the pirate glass. And to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass. Yes, Friedrich, from today you rank as a full-blown member of our band.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
I thank you all from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today I am out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable. A keener hand at scuttling a Cunarder or cutting out a P&O never shipped a handspike.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am the slave of duty. As a boy, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error, no matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in an honor bound by it.
An error? What's error?
Yeah.
I may not say. It would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind has been long gnawed on by the cankerings of mystery. Better have that once. When Friedrich was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd apprentice him to some crazy fairy. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take in bound the promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, but surely not a high lot. Though I'm unless you might do worse than make your boy a pilot.
Yes, I agree.
I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always steering, and I did not catch the word right through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which within my brain's each I I took and bound the promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make, and doom him to a vile lot. I bound him to a pirate, you instead to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I had enough face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of practical maid of all work. And that is how you will find me now, a member of this shy lot, which you would not have found had he been bound, apprentice to a pilot. Oh, pardon, Friedrich, pardon.
Rise, sweet one, for I have long pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were, and they still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable, but collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. How pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that once out of my indentures, I shall find myself bound to devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
Poor lad, poor lad. Well, Friedrich, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, then we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We can't seem to make piracy pay. I'm not sure why, but we don't.
I know why, but alas, I mustn't tell you, it wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30, and you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then you are bound to protect our interests. Hear, hear.
Hear, hear.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. As a pirate, it is my duty to tell you that you're all too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party, and when you attack a stronger one, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
And then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course, we are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about, and what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, so we had to let them go. One would think that Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
See, there's my difficulty. Before 12 o'clock, I would. After 12, I wouldn't. Was ever man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish hearts. What is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Ruth, I feel some difficulty about you. It is true you are very dear to me, but as I've been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is, oh, it is.
I say I think it is. That is my impression. But as I have had the opportunity of comparing you with other women, I might as well be mistaken.
True.
What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person and find out that she is on the whole plain.
Oh, Ruth is, well, Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Oh, do you really think so?
I do.
Well, then I won't be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her and in consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No, Friedrich! This must not be. We are rough men, who lead a rough life, but we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think I'm right in saying that there is not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure for all the world holds dear. Not one! No, I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Friedrich. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, Friedrich, it's the top of the tide and we must be off. Will you begin your process of extermination? Let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization?
No, Friedrich, it cannot be. I do not think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Friedrich, I shall live and die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world you go, where pirates all are well-to-do, but I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
You are a pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is.
Hurrah for the pirate king! Hurrah for the pirate king! When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, that a well-bred born are wont to do. But many a king on a first-class throne If he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than ever I knew. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king.
You are a rough pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is
Hurrah for the pirate king! Hurrah for the pirate king! Wow!
Oh, take me with you. I cannot live if I am left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You see, you are very dear to me, but you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You'll find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I'll find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I'm quite well.
I'm sorry about your cold, but I was referring rather to your appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I've been so dear master.
But lately.
Oh, no, years and years ago.
What do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think I am a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion.
Yes, and I shall be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you, for I know you would not practice on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if you really are a fine woman, your age shall be no obstacle to our union.
Go to the beach?
Harkening? Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair? Can it be the IRS? Oh, no, it does not sound like the IRS.
Confusion. It is the voices of young girls. If you shall see them, I am lost.
By all that is marvelous, a bevy of beautiful maidens.
Lost, lost, lost.
What grace, what delicacy, what refinement. And Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a jot so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
It's gradually got so.
Famous woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me, hear me ere you go.
Famous woman,
Master, master,
famous woman,
master, master, do not leave me, hear me ere you go. Master, master, do not leave me, hear me ere you go. My love without reflecting, oh do not be rejecting. Take a maiden tender, her affection raw and green, at very highest rating, has been accumulating. Summer 17, summer 17. Don't be loving master, fresh me with disaster. What is such a tower to the tower I have here? My love on the painting has been accumulating 47 years. 47
faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me, hear me so.
what shall I do? Before these gentle maidens, I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing. What a picturesque spot! I wonder where we are.
And I wonder where Pop is. We left them ever so far.
Oh, he will be here presently. Remember, poor Papa is not as young as we are, and we came over a rather difficult country.
But how thoroughly delightful it is to be so entirely alone. Why, in all probability, we are the first humans to have ever set foot on this enchanting spot.
Except for the mermaids. This is the very place for mermaids.
Who are only human beings down to the waist.
And who strictly step anywhere around here? Doubt they may the feet, but they cannot.
But what shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive with the luncheon?
Well, we are quite alone. Say we take our shoes off and paddle.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, the
let's do
very
it.
thing.
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, I feel it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, Sir Speak?
I am a pirate.
A pirate horror!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession, and to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I soar at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful its tale!
How rare his beauty,
How pitiful its tale!
how rare his beauty. Oh, is there not one maiden breast which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly a matrimonial ambition to rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position? From his position. To rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one
Maiden breast which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty. Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection? To such a one, if such there be, I swear by heaven's arch above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you'll be, I'll love you. If you be, if you cast your eyes on me, however plain you'll be, I'll love you. I'll love you. I'll love you.
face and that complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever winning men's affection. Not one. No, not one. Not one. No, just one. Yes, just Bell. Oh, sisters, death to pity's name, for shame. It's true that he has gone astray, but pray, is that all reason good and try? You should all be deaf to pity's name. The question is, had he not been a thing of beauty, would she be swayed by quite as keen a sense of duty? For shame, for shame, for shame. Poor wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one, poor wandering one. If such poor love as mine can help thee find true peace of mind, why take it, it is thine. One. Take any heart but ours. Take heart, fair days will shine. Take any heart, take mine. Take every heart from ours. Take heart, fair days will shine. Take any heart, take mine. Poor wandering one, if such poor love as mine can help me find true peace of mind, why take it, it is your wandering one. Wandering one. Take heart, take take mine. No danger lies. Take any heart but ours. Take heart.
Forward, my man!
Senses men who stick at no offenses will anon be here. Piracy, their dreadful trade is. Pray you get you hence, young ladies, while the coast is clear. No, we must not lose our senses. If they stick at no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, their dreadful trade is. No independence for young ladies. Let justice off.
quickly be personified. A doctor be natural qualified. A doctor of divinity, located in this vicinity.
Opportunity of escaping with impunity, so resolve to the felicity of our maiden domesticity. You shall quickly be personified, cordially modified, a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity.
A doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. A doctor of divinity.
Halt, monsters! Ere young pirate caravans to proceed against our will to wed us all. Just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery, and father's a major general.
We'd better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, he is a major general.
Yes, I am a major general.
For he is a major general.
Yes, hurrah for the major general.
It is hurrah for the major general.
Hurrah for the major general.
Who is that guy?
I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information vegetable and animal and mineral. I know the kings of England and I put the facts historical. From Marathon to Waterloo in art is categorical. I'm very well acquainted with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. I've got my own theorem, I'm naming with a lot of names. With the many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of being and immaculate. Short and matters vegetable and animal and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I know we're mythic history, King Arthur's and some paradox. I answer hard acrostics, I have a pretty taste for paradox. I'm quoting these like giants, all the terms of like elements. Conic second flow, peculiarities, parabolas. I can tell it down in Raphael's and Gerardo's and Sophocles. I know the cooking chorus from the bronze of Aristophanes. And I can come up with from which I've heard the music stood up for. And whistle all the answers that infernal nonsense pinnacle.
And whistle all the answers that infernal nonsense pinnacle. And whistle all the answers that infernal nonsense pinnacle. And whistle all the answers that infernal nonsense pinnacle.
And I can write a washing bill of Babylonic uniform and tell you everything about Caractacus' uniform. Short and matters vegetable and animal and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Amalon and Babylon, when I can tell at sight of Mars your rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat. When I learn what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Got it. You'll say a better major general has never sat at you.
You'll say a better major general has never sat at you. You'll say a better major general has never sat at you. You'll say a better major general has never sat at you.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still it matters vegetable and animal and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, it matters vegetable and animal and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
That was great. can you go any faster?
It's okay, I don't need you guys. Impacto nero when it's beba mamma on a rubber, I can hold side of Mazra from a job. What's the first one he's looking for? Ride a horse! Who real train all I'm looking at the trees, look for at the beginning of the century. I'm the mayor model of Modern Major General! And now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea what's going on.
Permit me to explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Against our wills, Papa! Against our wills!
Dear me! Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask? This is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Yes. I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't believe them, Papa. They're the famous pirates of Penzance.
Ah!
Yes. I've often heard of them.
All except for this gentleman who was a pirate before, but is out of his indentures today and leads to live a blameless life evermore.
Wait a minute. I object to pirates as son-in-laws.
And we object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. But we make that point. We do not press it. We look over it.
An idea. And do you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of the sole remaining props of my old age and leave me to go the remainder of my life, unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yeah, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dash it all!
Here we are!
Have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Often!
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say often!
Often, often, often!
I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say orphan. As I understand, you are merely repeating the word to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word often.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not
Stop!
often!
I think I see where we are getting confused. Now, when you say orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who lost his parents, or often, frequently?
Ah, I beg pardon. I see what you mean. Frequently.
Oh, you say often, frequently.
No, only once.
You say often, frequently. Only once. Oh, men of dark and dismal fates, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad an orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me and I shall dearly alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my soul, remaining a joy. See at your feet they kneel, your hearts you cannot steal, against the sad tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow.
See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy, the orphan boy. See at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy.
I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory. For they would have taken my daughters over the blue waters if I had an elegant diction, an innocent vision. terrible story.
He's telling a terrible story. He'll die by a death in his glory. It's one of the tingliest songs that everyone knows these waters. It is easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction. It's not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It is easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction. It's not in the same category as telling a regular story. Although our dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life, without a touch of poetry in it. You may go, for you're at liberty. Our pirate rules protect you, and honorary members of our band we do elect you.
For he is an orphan boy.
He is
a rock
orphan
boy.
It is the rock the orphan boy, the rock the orphan boy. Oh, happy day, with joyous glee they will away and marry me. Oh, happy day, with joyous glee they will away and marry me. Should it befall auspiciously, her sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should it befall auspiciously, her sisters all will bridesmaids be. Oh, happy day, with joyous glee they will away and marry me. Should it befall auspiciously, her sisters all will bridesmaids be. Should it befall auspiciously, her sisters all will bridesmaids be. Nice, yeah, I like that.
Oh, Master, heaven would I do implore you. Remember Ruth, your Ruth kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth, who kneels before you.
Away you did deceive me.
Away you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her.
Away you grieve me.
Away you grieve him.
I wish you'd leave me.
We wish you leave him. Preserve the magnanimity, we display in face sensitivity. There was such opportunity to get married with impunity, but we give up the felicity, unbounded domesticity, by a doctor of divinity who's located in this vicinity.
Preserve the magnanimity, we talk to place infinity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. And give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity. You're a doctor of divinity who located in this vicinity. My doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. My doctor of divinity. Oh, divinity.
To our marriages.
There will be a 15-minute intermission, I think. 15 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
While we were waiting for the fans, we were walking 10 fields back and forth every day.
Oh, yeah, why don't
Do you have two batteries?
Two batteries?
New ones. I don't know why they're not.
More chairs.
I asked how she was from.
Oh, I
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go. What a luxury now. Theirs are such a luxury. I mean, I can see more of it.
Don't eat your popcorn. Don't eat your popcorn. His birthday was on Sunday and mine was on Tuesday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. So we got a cake.
That's a mandatory something. I can't run. I'm actually, I got full time at Publix, so.
And I'll talk to that kind of thing. Like seriously dangerous kind of stuff.
Now I actually.
Inside the library during intermission to keep them out in the hallway. Thank you.
I'm live.
Well, it's only 15 minutes, Jacob. It's only 5 minutes intermission.
Was that Animal Crossing? Whoops, I am like, I was just falling from stuff. That's uncomfortable. Just kidding. That's just
Oh my god.
how's the school? I miss it. I peaked in high school.
I think when I got to Clover in physical.
Yeah.
We used to have this weird thing. I bought
I was saying, we were sitting down and she said that she takes production. Are you kidding me?
Are you joking? We were we went to the Butterfly Museum. It's Oklahoma wings.
We were going to do Shrek for our senior year. Hopefully,
We're gonna do what
I don't like the
well, I don't like. I mean, the Penzance is not like that. You also like yes. I mean, he beat her up. Yeah, well, that's
This is great. This is great. Look at this. We have stage players. We reckon the good better. I know exactly what 13 minutes.
I think you.
I don't know if you're
Oh, yeah.
It was a good guess.
You are famous.
Yeah. I have so much time to talk to kids. You what? Hi guys, I'll come back and talk to you then. I'm not going to go on the live stream.
All right, everybody, intermission ends in 1 minute.
Lizzie too started singing around, and then had to drop out during this process. You know, she had a choice. And she said she was the Oh, so when it says space
Oh, try the grace indeed, the dews that wash your cheek.
like loving children here and thy comfort sing. With sympathetic hand and arms around me. For all they cannot bear to see the Mother, why leave your bed when happiness is dead? The happy daylight is dead, the darksome day turns black. See how that has written out, dew is falling fast. Oh, the night is dark, the dew is falling fast. Dear Father, why leave your bed when happy twilight is dead? Oh, dry the blazing tear that dews that wash all cheek. Thy loving children hear and them their comfort seek. With sympathetic hand and arms around me, for all they cannot bear to see
Oh, Friedrich! Cannot you, in the calm excellence of your wisdom, reconcile with your conscience to say something that will relieve my father's sorrow? I will try, my dear Mabel, but why does he sit here night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape from the pirates' clutches. I described myself as an orphan, and heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here before the tombs of my ancestors to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor on the family escutcheon.
But, sir, you forget, you only bought this property a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Friedrich, in this chapel are ancestors. You cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are, and I shudder to think that I, their descendant, might purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought disgrace upon what was no doubt an unestained escutcheon.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, these rough men would have assuredly called up the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your preferred consolence, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Friedrich, such is the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I've escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess it all. Did I not fear the consequences most disastrous to myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And before noon, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with these pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
And are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Friedrich, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventures.
Dear sir, they come.
Steel. We are comfortable afield, and we find the wisest thing is to slap our chest and sing. For when threatened with a mute, and your heart is in your boot, for nothing rings around like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound.
Go, ye heroes, go to
to us it's evident. These attentions are momentous. Such expressions don't appear. Calculated meant to cheer. Who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Though to us it's evident, these attentions are well meant.
Go and do your best endeavor, every falling together. We shall say farewell forever. God's the glory and the
We observe to great distress on the wrist that on us press, and a reference of that to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant. Yes, it's very evident these attentions are well meant. Evident, evident, yes, are well meant. When the fool reveals steel, is to slap our justice in. And your heart is in your
These pirates say,
Toronto,
they do not stay.
Toronto,
Then why this delay?
all right, people. Yes, yes,
They're still here. Yes, but you don't know.
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, rapture unexampled. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which at a sense of duty stern dictation I, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
young Friedrich,
Who
your
calls
late commander.
And I, your little Ruth,
Oh man, how dare you face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
Have mercy on us. Hear us saying slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, yet mercy shall avoid our stern resentment, and so I will be merciful. Stay on.
go sit down. When you have left the pirate fort, we tried to raise our spirits quaint, according to the custom of the quits and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the quits we heard, we laid and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox. A paradox, the most ingenious paradox, where quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but not to beat this paradox. A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
ways, full curious looks, full pranks and contradictions clear, and with the laughter on our lips, we wished you'd better hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Friedrich would enjoy. And so we've risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
A
paradox, a most ingenious paradox. We've looked and quibbles, heard and thoughts, but none to beat this paradox. A paradox, a paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox. Get the calendar. For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are a plenty, 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I wouldn't be surprised if it were only... Wait. There is 29 days in February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, if counting by birthdays, you are only 5 and a little bit over.
Let's see. Yes, cross my fingers. When the ways of paradox, common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way is 21, I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day. I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox.
This paradox, the curious paradox, the most ingenious paradox.
Upon my word, this is most curious, most absurdly whimsical. 5 1/4, no one would think it to look at me.
You are glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You would have never forgiven yourself if you discovered you killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades.
I do not think you appreciate the delicacy of your position. You were apprenticed to
Until
us.
I reached my 21st year.
No, until you reached your 21st birthday. And, according to this document, you were only 5 1/4.
You told me to say you were going to hold me to that.
No, we merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
But don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We consent ourselves for putting out to you your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I've ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all, and at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What is the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I must not tell you. But as a member of your band, I think I should tell you because I have to...
Speak out! I charge you by that sense of conscientiousness to which I have never yet appealed to in vain.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. And my duty is, I must tell you, General Stanley, the father of my Mabel.
Yes.
He escaped on you from the plea that he was an orphan.
He did?
I have braced my heart to tell you, to betray the father of the honored girl that I adore, but it is my duty as your apprentice to tell you, he is no orphan.
What?
More than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that, to save his contemptible life, he dared practice on our credulous simplicity?
Yes.
Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We will go and collect our band and march on Tremorden Castle this very night.
No, but stay.
Not a word, he is doomed.
Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn this face deception to Very night, my vengeance died. She collects herself and go away,
away, ere I expire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire, and strikes me to the core away.
For the sky, led to tell the pirate suicide. On nature stood, he softened with his lies, and in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, tonight the traitor dies. Tonight he dies.
It's early tomorrow.
These girls like wise,
And we'll turn sorrow.
The one soft spot.
Natures they cherish.
but
To abuse shall perish.
Tonight he dies, it's so early tomorrow. His girls likewise they will welter in sorrow. The ones soft spot in the natures they cherish, and all who plot to abuse shall perish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away tonight, tonight, tonight. The traitor dies tonight. All is prepared, your gallant crew await you. My Frederick in tears, it cannot be that lion heart frowns at the coming conflict.
no, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I bound myself to serve the pirate captain till I reach my 21st birthday.
But you are just young,
And I was born in leap year, and my birthday will not be reached by me till 1940. Oh, horrible catastrophe appalling, and so farewell.
oh no, oh Frederick, hear me. Sigh, Frederick, sigh, they have no faith. No shame, no honor, shame, no fall upon my name. Sigh, Frederick, sigh.
Nay, Mabel, nay, tonight I quit these walls. The thought of my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Sigh, Frederick, sigh.
Nay, Mabel,
They
nay,
have no
my
pride.
duties gain no start. I saw the hope, but when stern duty calls,
Sigh, Frederick, sigh.
I must obey.
Fancy for us one, no happiness so great. And by day we'll sing and won't turn this very life, we must sing His song forever. We must sing His song
Leave me not too kind and desolate, where joy is dark and drear, and sorrow walks to grief, where nature day by day will sing in altered tongue this weary 1940 I of age shall be. Then I'll return and claim you. I declare it. It seems so long. Swear that till then you will be true to me. Yes, I'll be strong. By all the Stanley said and gone, I swear it. No, I am brave. Oh, family descent, high great they charm, thy sway how excellent. Come one and all, undaunted men in blue. A crisis here, affairs are coming to. Sergeant, approach. Young Friedrich was to have led you to your death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter, he will not so lead you, for he's allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely, you know nothing of it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly, as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. He has done his duty. I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Very well. This is perplexing.
It is. I cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty,
It does make a difference, but I repeat, I cannot understand it at all.
no matter. Our course is clear. We must do our best to capture the pirates. Alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our fellow erring creatures are deprived of liberties that we hold so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should have.
It is too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man's. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, delay basking in the sun. Like one consideration with another, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Ah, when constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one, happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, and the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little brook a gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lay a basking in the sun. Take one consideration with another, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Ah, when constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one, happy one.
A rollicking band of pirates we, who tired of tossing on the sea, are trying their hands at a burglary with weapons grim and gory.
But hush, I see them on the manor poaching, with stealthy steps the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming for play, to gold a story General Stanley told. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty
50-fold, we seek a penalty
50-fold, they seek a penalty
50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
With cat-like tread, upon a prey we steal, in silence dread, a cautious way we feel, no sound at all, we never speak a word, a 5 foot forward, stealthily the pirates in, all the house will sound is this. Come, friends, you plow the sea, trust the navigation, take another station, legendary piracy, with the little burglary.
Come, friends, travelers, use the navigation, take another station. Let's bear piracy with a little burglary.
Here's your crowbar and your centerpit, your life preserver. They want to hit your silent matches, your dark lantern seas. Take your file like a skeleton in keys. The Catholic tread, the silent tread.
Cat-like tread upon our prey we steal. In silence tread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A 5-foot forward in the sea we heard. Come, friends, we cloud the sea. Choose the navigation, take a navigation. Every piracy with a little rivalry.
With cat-like tread upon our prey we steal. In the silent tread, our cautious way we feel.
Hush, hush, not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented with the anguish dread of those silver toes, I lay upon my sleepless bed and took some the road. The man who finds his conscience ain't no peace at all enjoys, and as I lie awake, I know that I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise.
Still and dale on hill, my mind is set at ease. So still the sea, it must have been the sighing of sighing softly to the rivers, the breeze, setting nature on the cliffs to swing the trees, and the brook with rippling measure laughs for very love, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above. River, river, little river, may that love be cross forever. Heaven speak the poplar tree, may thy wooing happy be. Heaven speak the poplar tree, may thy wooing happy be. Yet the breezes flutter over when he wings away. Brook and poplar mourn a lover, sighing well a day. Of the doing and the doing that the roots could tell, while the breezes out of wooing who can woo so well.
Shocking tales the roads can tell, nobody knows so well.
Perfect for my love is waterloo, sad the lot of poplar trees, multiply your critical breeze. Sad the lot of poplar trees, multiply your critical breeze.
What is this and what is that, and why does father leave his rest at such a time of night? Is this so very completely dressed? Your father was and always is the most methodical of men. He lives in one that's natural to go to bed at 10:30. Such a really could it be that Wesley rather sleep at such a time of night? Is this so very incompletely dressed? So very incompletely dressed at such a time of night.
Forward, my man, and seize that general there! His life is over!
Yes, where the
Pirates
pirates
of despair.
Friedrich here, oh joy, oh rapture, summon your men and effect their capture.
Friedrich, save us!
He's telling the truth, he is not able. With face deceit, you worked upon her feelings. Revenge is sweet, and flavors all her dealings. For death prepare, unhappy General Stanley. For death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Is he the toy and shriveled and unrevealed? Will no one for his cause a weapon wield?
Yes, we are here, though hitherto concealed.
Oh, rapture!
So to constabulary pirates yield.
Oh, rapture!
To gain a brief advantage you can try. Your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We bid you yield. We bid you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
You do?
We do. We bid you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
We yield at once with humbled mien, because with all our faults we love our Queen.
Yes, yes, with all our faults they love their Queen. Yes, yes, with all our faults they love their Queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are no members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoves that statement hears, because with all our folks we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and you will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my alarming.
Yes!
Yoink!
Oh, wandering ones, though thou hast sworn this right,